Hi, this is Tina from Inner Delight, and welcome to another We Uplift TV moment with the beautiful Shelly Wilson. Welcome back, Shelly.
Thank you, Tina.
Gosh, you offer so many different things to people: Reiki sessions, and angel readings, and guidance, loving guidance sessions, as well as the spiritual guidance life enhancement sessions. I would love for you to share a little bit more about what that entails.
Well, this spiritual guidance, life enhancement, is what it says. I am not doing a reading for you, so this is not a reading. This is a two-way communication where we communicate with each other, have a conversation, whether it be in person or over the phone or over Skype, but we basically allow transformation to occur. It's all about allowing. It's not so much, we take action, but if we just allow it to happen, then it's amazing what will unfold. So during the session, many times we're just, we don't set a plan at the beginning. We just allow the conversation to go where it will, and many times during that short time, something's brought to the surface. And so I immediately pick up on guidance that I need to provide you with to assist you in being who you truly are. And during that time, this is many times people will say, I know this, I already know this, I'm just not doing it. So it's just like validation for what you already know in the form of enhancement, in the form of empowering you.
Okay, so when would somebody come for a spiritual guidance life enhancement session versus a reading?
Well, a reading, many people, when they do that, they just want to be told the answer. They just want to be offered insight. They don't want to be empowered to change. And so many times, people are just existing and not really living their life. And I encourage them to actually live your life. Let go of the past, live in the present, look to the future. Simply doing that and allowing yourself to be who you really are, you are going to be your authentic self, and you're going to love yourself in the process. And as I mentioned before, so many people put everyone else first, and they don't feel like they can be important. They don't feel like they should love themselves. And so many people find it hard to say, I love you, to themselves, in the mirror, and say, I love you. And if you can do that, then the love that you have in your heart is just going to envelop you, and then you're going to walk, talk, and be love. And so come into contact with people, that's what's going to emanate from your spirit, is love. And this will help you in your relationships with others.
Right, so a reading would be maybe sometimes for people if they're feeling stuck somewhere, or they would just like a little support or some guidance to give them that kind of little nudge on their path.
Right.
And then the spiritual guidance session would be for more interaction.
Yes, and assisting in your transformation.
Great.
So one would be offering you the knowledge, but the other would be assisting you in making the change.
So that's about getting the information and integrating it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how does that work? I mean, I just would like, maybe if you have a little example of an experience that you've had with someone where you get some information, how do you apply it to be integrated?
Well, the most often thing is people hang on to their past. They hang on to what was, what could have been, what might have been, and what I encourage them to do is a short exercise that anyone can do at any time, and allow yourself to just be for a moment. Just sit there and be. And then allow your mind just to take you to a place, and this is typically your subconscious, just something to pop into your brain, and so that you recognize it. You don't want to relive the memory or the experience or the person or anything part of it. Just allow it to come to the surface, and then say, I acknowledge and release. I let it go. I move forward. And just by allowing that to happen, then it's not sitting there just stirring around and hanging on, and you're not hanging on to it. You've acknowledged it and you've released it.
Okay.
Very simple to do, but so many people still, they have churning, what happened 10 years ago, what happened 2 weeks ago, just a thing that's grating on them, and if they acknowledge it and release it. And yeah, many times during that exercise, something will come up that they didn't even know that they were hanging on to. And so this just allows it to come to the surface. As I said, don't relive it. Just let it come to the surface, acknowledge it, and release it.
Beautiful. You know, it's so interesting. So I think that as we've been progressing over the last, I don't know, 10 years or so, you look back at all the different books that have been popular to read, or the programs or the movies or anything, that there has been a real tendency for people on a spiritual path to constantly focus on the light and be the light and be the love, and thereby really not acknowledging that, for instance, any of the feelings such as shame that may be stored in their subconscious or wherever it's stored.
Has had experiences that they choose not to remember, you know, and they're hanging on to them. So if they can just acknowledge it and release it, then that will help them shine their light, because ultimately what's inside of you, you're reflecting that to others. So sometimes people will come into your life that's a reflection of that experience, and that's just a reminder to let it go so it doesn't repeat itself, so you don't have another experience like it.
Yeah. All right. So for somebody to book a session with you for the life enhancement session, how long do they last?
Well, you can schedule your time. We can do one session, a 15-minute session. We can do a 30-minute session. Or I offer price breaks if you book multiple sessions. And so you'll want to contact me to do that. But I recommend at least 4 15-minute sessions. And in doing so, you're going to get a substantial break. But I want you, my purpose for not putting that pricing on the website is because if you're really serious about making a change, then you'll contact me to learn more about it and to find out how to do it. And also, I have like a 15-minute minimum, but many times the 15 minutes more like 30. So, you know, that's a little hint, you know.
A lot of 15-minute sessions.
I don't stick into the time constraints, but as humans operate on linear time, they like to know, okay, about how long or what am I getting, but you're always going to get more time than what you paid for. I assure you that.
That's such a generous gift. So for people to contact you, is it easy as if they go to your website and connect from there?
Yes.
Yeah, so shellyrwilson.com, and take a look around, see everything that's available, see if a life enhancement session is calling you, or a reading, or maybe some Reiki. And I think this would make a great gift to offer to the people that we love as well, you know.
And I also do, on my page, Shelly Wilson Reiki Master on Facebook, and on Intuitive Spirit Happy Hour Journey into Consciousness, I periodically open my phone line, complimentary, or I will make myself available for complimentary readings. So visit often, because as I'm guided to, that's when I do it, and you'll never know. You know, I don't give much notice. I say, okay, special treat. I'm sharing the love. That's what I call sharing.
Well, for everyone watching, surf over to Facebook and check out those pages, the Intuitive Happy Hour. And is it Shelly R. Wilson or Shelly Wilson?
It's just Shelly Wilson Reiki
Shelly
Master.
Wilson Reiki Master. Okay, great. Well, thank you for sharing everything here with us today, and for connecting with us. You're in Oklahoma and I'm on the other side of the world, and for people watching, we're going to be from all over the place connecting in this grid of love and light. So until the next time, many joyful blessings, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shelly. Bye.